Hi guys, it's Andrea Chen, and I wanted to give you a sneak peek at the build out for our first Baltimore boutique location. I'm standing in here in what is a pretty bare interior. We've been working on it with partner contracting and present company, contracting company and interior design respectively, to change this from what was a relatively new but institutional police substation to a retail space. And so I just got here. I'm supposed to meet a tattoo artist named Josh, but he's late, so I figured no makeup, no filter. Before this place gets really filled up, I figured I would walk you through kind of like what we're thinking here as I like spin around in the store space and just assume that you don't get dizzy. All right, so I'm gonna show you the exterior first. I just wanted to start in here while it's like quiet. We're right off the I-83 exit ramp, which is like really nice. The first thing you see when you get off the highway is like my store in Remington Row. And so I'm gonna just show you what we're working with. It's such a beautiful day today. I got a really good parking spot on the street in front of here, but if you guys ever come to visit, in the garage you get validated parking. I just wanted to save spots for the artist and everybody. Anyway, so you come off the road and you see this corner. Before you even see the front of my store, you see this side, which is gonna be really nice, all like with mannequins and displays and fixtures. So we get these two big windows, and this side street, which has good light but not like super direct, you know, so it'll be just a really bright, welcoming store without being like super hot in the winter, or I mean summer. I'm tired. So this is the front door. I'm gonna try and put some mannequins on either side and maybe some planters. Right now we just have the store opening poster that I designed. Isn't that cute? We're gonna have a book signing by Allison Robicelli Saturday, September 7th. She wrote 101 Places in Baltimore You Must Not Miss. We're also gonna get free ice cream in the house by Little Baby's Ice Cream. They're right across the street at our house. So if you look over here, there's like this pretty hop-in market where people mostly go for food. So I'm gonna be like the first real like retail clothing thing in the neighborhood, which I'm really excited about. Sometimes it's really good, but sometimes like it's nice also to have a few businesses around that are related enough to where people are like, yeah, I'll drive by and check out a few different cool spots, you know? Charm City Cakes is bringing free cupcakes. My favorite is red velvet, but they're bringing a few because other people have to eat them with different flavors. There's this nice park across the street that has been really sweet on nice days, and now I'm gonna open up and show you guys inside. Okay, sorry about that, just struggling with life. Okay, so you come inside into the air conditioning, and these are those outside windows again, really nice daylight. I'm starting to place some like displays just to see how like different stools and racks like fit, because it's one thing to like take a tape measure and like measure it out, and it's another thing to like put it in the space and be like, oh, with the lighting and with the different products, like it can just seem off even if it technically fits, you know? So when you walk in, this is if you just came through the door. We lifted this entire ceiling and exposed all the wires and just like painted it black, which I think is a really cool look. You just get a little more vaulted retail looking space. The last thing to do is these lights, and that's why, full disclosure, not everything's in here yet, because I just don't want like a bunch of candles to come in or like coffee mugs and God forbid anything happen, because everything is like small scale. We're like a small business, and we, you know, really favor like locally made things. So like say your aunt makes a bunch of candles, like it's not the same as if you bought them from Yankee Candles, and if one breaks, like they can eat the cost, you know? So once the last light fixtures are done, they're gonna be strip lights that spell out an X for Codex. Isn't that cool? We'll be finished with construction. That's the last thing. This cash wrap is made out of the reclaimed lumber from the other storefront winners business front. So I won this space from a Seawall funded competition called the Remington Storefront Challenge, but there was also another storefront across from our house on the other side that was a pizza Bowlies and a gas station, and the Cahoots brothers, who were like a really great collective of like 5 guys who all do different things. They won that. Long story short, these beams were in the ceiling, and the contractors were smart enough to save it. So I'm just so happy that we have a little homage to the before part of this competition to kind of gear us into the next phase. This was also a reclaimed thing from the Codex Club's first pop-up at the mall. And Mark and I spent hours just like hand cutting out this vinyl sticker for the logo. I mean, look at these bricks. That took forever. The bricks of the castle and like the little parts of the helmet, but we did it. I like hand welded it from a sticker on the vinyl cutter, and this was all spray painted, MDF. The one reason that we're not putting it up out front here is because it's not waterproof, which is like regulation at the mall. Like, you don't need that, but meh, we'll see. I'm excited about the new sign, and I just want to be able to leverage that old one behind the cash wrap. There's also these like first generation letters that were kind of like before we picked the more minimal font, and so I want to put them in the the dressing room that's next to the cash wrap. So as you can see, we built out this ADA compliant dressing room, and I want to put like love in neon letters, the Codex Club. Isn't that cute? Some mirrors. I was so happy that this rack completely fits that wall next to the storage. And I'll just show you the back area. Oh my God, you can see that I'm sweating really bad. It's been a long, hot day. So this is like the back storage area, which is kind of cool. For inventory, I'm just keeping some boxes and mannequins here for now until we can place them on the floor after the lights are done. I'm really grateful for everything that Partners has done, and I think that the nature of construction and contracting is that things do have to like coordinate with a big team, and it does always take a little longer than expected. So I'm nothing but grateful, but I'm just so excited to show you guys the space and to just be open and have as much time as possible to fill up the area. And that's only going to happen if the makers can have time to come bring things by, and if I can have as much time as possible in the next few weeks before the opening to arrange it all. I keep saying it's like the last night of Fixer Upper when Joanna Gaines just starts like putting little pillows and everything places. That's what I need. So this back area I think is going to be like a boyfriend nook, cozier, like maybe some extra little pickup items, but largely it's just a quieter back space for sales things and for people waiting on dressing room fittings. This was a shelving unit that Mark made me back in the day when we used to do those pop-ups. Made in Baltimore, Charm City Night Market, which I really want to still participate in this year, but I just think that the focus has to be on getting this up and running. Some of our old school earring displays that I like repainted for this because I was just so excited. I was like, we can't use the same things we've been using. Like, I gotta put a fresh coat on it, like get things really ready. So like this is the same silver from the sign. And I don't know if you guys can really see because the light is so direct here in the shot, even though it's not like coming down on me here. So some necklaces, some of our earrings from the website. I like put fresh packaging orders in to just have as much stock as possible before we open. So those are really full, and the clothing's really full, and I'm dreading having to take it all in on my own. So Mark, who is lovely, has been helping me bring some of like these larger fixtures in, and we're just gonna have to bring these 2 big farm tables out of storage that we had at the mall, and it'll fill up this front space with like t-shirts laid out, some shoes I'm getting, and mugs and cute stuff. I guess I can show you some of the little things that I already did put in because I couldn't help myself. So like There's a new designer who I found out about, who's local, called Fam's Design. And this is me right now. I need 3 coffees, 6 hands, and like $12 million. Facts. Road trips and donuts, like how cute. So I just started laying out a few of their shirts to see how it looks. Because I was worried about the black and white and black, you know what I mean? But I think the clothes really start to make the black disappear here and just make it a focal point. These are some of the Codex Club original designs, if you all have seen our website before and just know how we started, you know, with like the original prints on cards and clothes. I still wear this all the time. It has the old Made in Baltimore tag still. Yeah, anyway, so I haven't slept in a long time. I'm like trying really hard to just stay productive and focused. I really hope that you guys will come out and that you like how things are starting to come together. This tattoo artist is just not coming. But what I would want, when he does show up, what I really want to get done behind the cash wrap. So again, this is the look when you first like come in through the door. I really want to have this wall be like a logo wall. So I'm hoping he can like do some hand lettering of our name and like a tagline, and I'll show you an update. Maybe I'll put in some before photos too, so you can see before we even like painted this and like put in the walls like what it looked like. And this wall right by the door, I really want to put like a large art print. More to come on that, but the artist that I'm looking at, she does like Baltimore specific pieces, and so it's like a raven, and there's like a vintage wallpaper pattern behind her, and I just think it'll be really eye-catching and colorful when you walk by. It's still really intricate and on brand. And she's gonna have like cards and little pieces too of stationery that you can pick up. Because it can't just be my brand, it's gotta be, you know, community supported, business that benefits more than just my items. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off now, and thank you for letting me walk you around. I am so excited again to like just open up and be ready to sell a bunch of things. Hopefully all these will get filled. All right, thanks guys, more soon.